to their own devices. The air is a bit not acrid, but stale, despite this being an open air forest temple, quote unquote. It is a neighborhood, a block of itself. Not as tall as Exalted Lord Octavian's temples, not as flashy as Aegon Forger or anyone else's. It is an ominous patch amidst the temple district. Sort of not feels similar as like Darshan Oris's forest. It doesn't feel the same. There's like, preternaturally augmented, but the aesthetic is the same. An ominous forest. That means that unlike Darshan Oris's forest, there are like a few paths that go into the quote unquote temple.
And doesn't have a sign that says "fuck off, we don't like you."
I mean, you wish Darshan Oris had a sign like that. That means they give a shit enough.
You know what? Fair, I'll give you that.
No, there's also along the paths in lanterns, like just hung off of poles, like a walking trail or hiking trail. No one comes out to greet you. That's for bloody certain.
Mm-hmm. This is a really interesting area. Why did you want to come here, Ruhan?
Oh, I'm muted like a dummy.
Yeah, it's all good.
I just want to get something checked.
Okay.
Do any of the paths look more traveled?
You do a cursory look at them, and roll me. I guess this would be investigation, as opposed to investigation or survival. Your choice. I think those are the two best ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Check something. Check that.
That's solid.
21. So there are 4 paths ahead of you. The side paths, the leftmost and rightmost ones, definitely do not look more traveled. It's the middle paths. The 2 middle paths sort of indicate more travel, and not like it's a definitive like you have to do this rule. It's not like a tacit rule or something. But it does look, or trend, and I should say rule trend, but it does look like the left, so like middle left is entrance route, middle right's exit route.
I'm gonna go to the one that looks the least trained.
Yeah.
The least? That'd probably be far left. That's the one least trodden. Enjoying this.
I take the secret 5th option path.
I mean, you could just not go on a path. That is an option.
Yeah. Just find your own way to them.
So, you guys, do you all go? Just curious.
Yeah, I'd follow him.
Yeah, I'll follow on.
Alright. So, you guys go along the least trodden path. The far left one. And unlike Darshi and Oris's forest, light from the city and its environment does not gloom or go darker or fade or go away entirely as you go deeper in. No, you guys are still well within the confines of the city. That is quite clear. street lights and stuff can still be seen every now and again through the forest. You guys go deeper and deeper, and you eventually come across a open area in which the center there is a raised oh god, what's it? Basin. No, not basin. Basin. Like a big bird waterer. In which sits a semi-opaque liquid. It's like it's like thick water. Have you ever seen that? it's I didn't realize this stuff existed until like a week ago, where someone trying to make a sausage out of it.
Oh my god. I'm not the only one that knows of this fucking channel.
Yeah, so it's like water, but it's like thick, so that people that have problems drinking like
Liquids.
full liquids can still get hydration.
From what I can tell, I think it's just like
I know
corn
that
syrup.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so it sort of looks like that, except it's not thick. I'm just saying in opacity, it looks like that. A clouded water, I guess is how I would describe it. So it is still sort of translucent. Not transparent, as we learned from the boys. You're a fucking idiot. Translucent doesn't mean see-through. It means semi-opaque.
I feel like that's a guy that said that many times throughout his life.
I mean, Billy Butcher said it to him, and then within, I think, 24 hours or 48 hours, they installed a C4 up his ass. So,
okay.
And then he died with the C4 blowing up inside him.
Oh, really? He didn't
Didn't even
survive
buy him
the
dinner
bomb in
first.
his anus.
Well, like the guy was like, "Hey kid, just let me go. I won't even snitch on you." He was totally 100% gonna snitch on the kid. Like the guy's an asshole. He's a cunt. He's totally gonna snitch on that kid and kill him. But then he went invisible, and then the kid is like, "Yeah, no." Beep. Which is always fun to think about, because when he's in his invisible form, his skin is like hypercarbon, like some Full Metal Alchemist shit.
Oh.
So I mean, he trapped the explosive energy inside him. Boom.
So he just turned into a living milkshake?
No, he's still splattered
Well,
all
not
over the
living,
place.
sorry.
It was pretty funny. It was still pretty funny though. But yeah. Anyways, my semi-knowledge of the boys, despite having never seen it aside, yeah, you guys are here. The path does continue forward if you guys wish to continue forward. The place itself is illuminated by a circumference of, hook poles with lanterns dangling off them. Again, stuff you find like on like a hiking trail, stuff like that. One of the lights is out though. One to the right. Been a while since I've been here. Why are we here exactly? Rion? Also, you're muted.
Damn.
In case you didn't know. RPO.
Watch as his wife just showed up and he's having to talk to her for a second.
Titty holsters.
Oh no.
Wah, wah, wah. For the sake of breaking up the silence, can I like... actually, no, Varric suggested you knew this, but... Varric. Do you know what this area is about? Or is this not somewhere you visited?
I never had the conviction to walk down this way.
Anyone ever explain to you what the different pathways kind of do?
They did. I just never been down this way. Fully, at least.
What's down this
What
direction?
do they mean then? Are these specific designations?
They do. So the main temple paths are the two middle ones we passed by earlier. That's if you want to go talk to some acolyte or Yishrag's hunter. These side paths are for, I guess you would call them pilgrims. But pilgrims to Madstar Sylvia are not the normal types of pilgrims. No. You would... If we're here for a quest of vengeance, he just points at the liquid. You drink from that.
Okay. Sorry about
Oh,
That's all good.
that. On mute.
you were on mute, and then you disconnected, and then you're back.
Yeah, I lost my phone, so I couldn't unmute myself.
Whoops.
Wait, how'd you lose your phone?
Hi,
I
what?
was putting away groceries and I left it in the pantry like a dummy.
Oh no.
Well, at least you
Yeah,
found it.
sorry about that.
It happens.
That's all good.
I had to disconnect and then track it down based off y'all talking.
Oh, so you're like,
Oh,
where
for, like,
Why are they
where
talking? Why are they
coming
talking?
from? Why is the pantry talking about vengeance? Interesting, pantry. Interesting.
The kid just walks up. Why are they talking about thick water? And what's thick water?
We didn't talk about thick water while he was gone. All right, chill.
So what was the last thing you heard of?
Why did we come here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Abby was asking. And then Rose, you're asking Varric, like, what is up with the paths and stuff like that. So yeah, Varric points out the water. If you're on a quest of vengeance, you drink from that, and then continue down the path.
I don't know if I would call it vengeance. More so seeking retribution for those who can't themselves.
I think that changes depending on perspective.
The difference is if you ever stop.
I suppose it becomes vengeance if there's no more giants to save.
Well, there are still giants. We know that. We heard from King Theodos.
Right. And if they're all gone, then it will be vengeance. For now, it's retribution. Because once they're done with the giants, they will move on.
Just a different subjugation.
I grab some water. I whistle for
wait.
Witch Stalker.
He apparates. I mean, he's still, again, he's like sort of always around in that guardian angel sense.
But like now he's like more manifested.
Now he's like actually like corporeally here. He still gives off like an ethereal glow to his presence, but he is here. He goes. He comes up.
I can't ask you to drink from this with me. But
Ruhan, I wouldn't drink from it. There's a reason I didn't even come down this path.
why?
He points at the water. Madstalker Sue is more than the goddess of vengeance. Goddess of the hunt. And she's a goddess of poisons. That's poison.
Whoops.
Not in the normal sense. It's spiritual poison. There's a reason not many people walk down this path. Once you drink that, you're set. The poison doesn't leave your system ever.
Until you're dead. And then I'm guessing if you...
Not even after that.
Damn. I'm guessing if you waver from the path, then it takes you out.
No.
Oh.
You won't ever want to waver from the path once you drink that.
Oh, nifty.
I've heard different stories about that. I didn't realize Arch City had one. A lot of vengeful people are here. Myself included. Eric. He was a man. I didn't drink from Anton. It will turn you into a hunter, one way or another. You won't be fully you anymore. But if that's a necessary evil you're willing to accept, that's when you drink it.
Then perhaps one day we'll get there. For now, I'm just looking for a small boon.
Drinking it at all is total.
No. Separate from the water.
Then we can continue down the path. It'll lead us to head priest, priestess, someone. General congregation goes down the middle paths. As numerous as they are.
I'm glad we stopped and checked to see what this does first.
Yeah.
Witch Stalker's drinking it just fine.
Tracks with Witch Stalker.
Yeah.
Faced Witch Stalker. He knows what he's about.
It's like, oh shit, this is just free dog water. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, it tastes like fairy tears. Oh, yeah.
It tastes like fairy tears.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. God.
So, what do you guys do next? Do you know
Move
that path?
on. Continue. You said there was one of the lights out?
There is one of the lanterns out, yeah.
Oh. Eric, is there a significance that I'm not catching with lighting that?
Not as far as I know. He looks at Abio. Don't look at me.
I mean, he already did. It's kind of too late to not.
She like rolls her eyes.
Deactivated the curse, oh no!
Maybe it just simply went out.
I doubt that.
Are we gonna relight it or not? That's the key point here.
I'll relight it. Just pulls a tinderbox and just goes and relights it.
We
And
light
then
the
it-
way for those to follow.
He lights it. It's at the one of the. It's not down a path. It's just on the circumference of this basin area. He relights it, and then a wind just blows it back out.
Oh, that's ominous.
Yeah.
Well, that thing doesn't want to be related then.
Where did the wind come from? Did it have a direction, or was it just a instant?
Left to right.
I don't know. Everything probably has a purpose here, a reason why it is the way it is. But I don't know it for now.
Also, you have other priorities to take care of.
So let's press on.
You guys press
Yeah,
on?
definitely.
You guys press on, and the lanterns become fewer and farther in between as you guys keep going. To the point where it really is, you're just walking a semi-blind path from one light to the next. This place is very expansive. Or at least it seems such. You guys are walking until you guys eventually come across a series of idols, which are left underneath a... I call it an altar. It is an altar. It's like, in terms of appearance, imagine like a large concave stone wall. Like the word walls at Skyrim where you get dragon, like the dragon shouts.
Yeah.
You know those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is GME in a nutshell.
don't
It's just finding
what are those?
imagery analogies.
So that's exactly what I pictured where the Uvenrune was. Like, that's what I was picturing.
I can see that. Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, this is similar, except nowhere near as ornate as when you got the Uven rune. This isn't like a carved stone wall like in Skyrim. It's literally just a series of rocks which are sort of left like leaned against one another, making this concave, I guess more trapezoidal or whatever shape, under which
Polygonal.
Thank you. Under which sits a large stone slab. Just a big or semi-rectangular, semi-ovaline, just jagged thing, which quote unquote forms the base for all these leaning stones that form the wall. And upon this slab is where a series of idols sit. All of them are wood carved. You guys approach.
Okay.
There are some candles that are lit. Some are melted down to like the last dregs of their candledom. Others are fresh. There are other offerings here as well: weapons, ammunition, food, drink, body parts.
Any of the
Body parts.
idols seem familiar?
Body parts.
Not familiar, but like, can we like try to identify what the idols could be?
Roll me religion. That sounds like a classic religion roll.
Don't think I'm not trained to that. I'm definitely not trained to that. Why am I even
So
questioning him?
I don't think I would have any basis for knowledge on this, besides the small time he spent in the temple.
Well, the thing is, like, you got that book from Abigail a while ago,
Right.
and you have some peripheral knowledge of provincial society, and provincial society is not like Warhammer 40k praise the emperor style like degrees, but
heavily
provincial society is by its history based upon its faith. So I'll give you a religion roll. If you want to give yourself like disadvantage, perhaps then that'll be fine. But it's your choice. I can see a case.
You can take a bardic die if you want as well.
Ooh,
Go for it.
so helpful.
Probably not with a disadvantage, but here we go.
It might
Double
do
nat
something.
20s.
It's not a disadvantage
Double
for
nat
guy. Imagine though. Going
Never mind.
The other one was a 19.
Fucking jinxed it.
You know
I
what?
jinxed it, I'm sorry.
Here's
Luck.
the positive. For 10 minutes, luck. That's a good point. For 10 minutes, he does have that bardic inspiration skill.
That's the beautiful thing about luck is that it overrides disadvantages and
Oh.
advantages.
I don't wish to be bad. I wish to be
Damn.
good.
You wish to be very good.
Ooh, 0 to hero. We out here.
Oh, wait, do we have guidance?
You know, guys.
For funsies.
This
What
would
do we
probably
do
be
with
the
a-
most.
what
This
about
would
a
probably be the
31?
most fitting
Yeah.
of places. Hey, you're at 2020s. Congrats. You beat Thea to it.
Oh, there we are.
2 more. For reason.
Wait, what am I at just now then?
Yeah, 18.
Oh, hot damn, it's more than I thought. Okay.
What kind of music? As great as Oriole's Ascension is, it's not what we
Ain't
do.
fitting for this.
You ain't fitting for this.
Oh, I wonder if I don't know if it's right, but Ringar's theme.
Rengar's theme. Yeah, I think it's a bit too dramatic at the current moment. Maybe soon enough, but currently no. There's
Those
another
dread
one.
design.
I don't think Dread Design is fitting right now. That's super ominous. This has a certain mystique to it.